Welcome back to Bills, Bets, and Beers. I'm your host, Chad. This is a channel where I mostly talk about Bills football, the NFL in general, walk through some parlays that I'm putting in, mostly for Thursday night, Sunday night, and Monday night football games, and spreading some Sunday games in there as well. And then doing some the occasional tasting and writing of a tasty brew. I should be doing that for my next video. But yeah, let's get into this. Obviously, you can tell by the title, it's going to be about that Thursday night football game coming up tomorrow. And I'm going to be doing a quick preview and going through some same game parlays I put in for it. Interesting game, Jets versus Jags. Both are actually potentially in the run for the playoffs. This is a must win for either team. So they're both going to be coming out guns a-blazing, trying to win this game with pretty much every effort they can. But let's get into this injury report, and it'll make sense what I'm doing with my same game parlays. For the Jets, cornerback Brandon Eccles, he has a quad injury. He did not participate Monday, Tuesday. When I did this earlier, they didn't have actually a designation for them yet. They might have it already, but it's, all this planning and stuff just wasn't there at that moment. For the wide receiver, Denzel Mims, concussion, did not participate Monday, Tuesday. I'm guessing we're not going to see him on Thursday unless he just passed protocol today. Then you have defensive tackle Quentin Williams. He has a calf injury. He was limited participation Monday, Tuesday. I would expect to see him in there because he did miss the last game. I think with that little extra rest, he's going to be in there this game. Then you have offensive tackle Dwayne Brown. He has a shoulder injury, limited participation on Monday, Tuesday as well. And I would expect to see him. This is a big game, pretty much a win or go home type of situation. The rest of these games coming into these playoffs, so I think he's definitely gonna be being limited. Then you had wide receiver Corey Davis, concussion. He was limited on Monday, and he was full on Tuesday. He should be out of protocol by Wednesday and good to go. That's going to be a good thing for them because without Denzel Mims, Corey Davis is going to be a big target for them. Okay, let's go into this Jags stuff. You have their their the OLB, Trayvon Walker. He was put on there for an ankle designation. He was limited Monday, Tuesday, did not participate Wednesday, and he's actually out for this game. So he definitely digressed on that last day. So something to watch. I mean, without him in there, it's gonna be pretty good for the Jets, I think. Then you have the offensive tackle Cam Robinson, knee. He did not participate all week, and he's out. Same thing for defensive end Fatukowski. Fatukowski. He has an ankle, and he same thing, did not participate all week, and he's out. Then weird situations coming up here. You got the guard Brandon Sharf. Abdomen injury, did not participate Monday, Tuesday. Monday, limited Tuesday, Wednesday, and he's questionable. Big for them because he is a starter. Then you have offensive tackle Juwan Taylor, hamstring injury, limited participation all week, and he's questionable. And then obviously the big one, QB Trevor Lawrence with a toe injury, did not participate Monday, limited Tuesday, Wednesday. He's definitely playing. It says questionable, but he's playing. Ain't no way he's playing in a game where it's win or pretty much go home or not go into this off season. And a toe injury, they're probably just gonna tape it up or do something enough where he can play off it. Probably give him whatever they give him to basically numb their bodies up in a sense, pain wise. I think it was Tarkal or whatever they said it was. But that's it for my injury report. I always say this. Give me some feedback if you like the injury report or not. I like just to give some kind of feedback to the story of this game, so we have an idea of like who's going to be in the game, who's going to be like who's already out, or what these injuries are showing, so you know what to expect when the game comes. So like, oh, who am I going to be betting on? Oh, without this player, and this player's probably going to get more. But I'm getting in those right now. I got 2 same-game parlays put in for this Thursday night football game. I got a 6-leg same-game parlay through FanDuel. It's Evan Ingram, anytime touchdown. Then you have Michael Carter, anytime touchdown. I just think Evan, with having Sauce Gardner, and they do have a good corner and read, that Evan Ingram is going to be getting his targets in the middle. And being that tight end role, he's been getting a lot of yards as of late, especially last game, and that's actually the past couple weeks. So he's going to be getting his targets, and he's going to be getting his yards. I think he's going to get a touchdown as well. As for Michael Carter, I just think the Jets are going to be able to get in the end zone. I have a little bit split these. When I do 2 parlays for these Thursday night football games, I basically split them, kind of, so if one's going to happen, one's not going to happen. But I think Michael Carter is going to get a chance to get in the end zone. He did get a lot of the carries. Well, they didn't do much running last game, but I think he's at least get a chance to get in the end zone here. Then you have Garrett Wilson, 70-plus receiving yards. I chose the alternate spread of that. Apologies. I see him getting those yards. He's especially with Denzel Mims out, and Corey Davis coming back off a concussion. I think Davis is going to get some yards in there too. But Garrett Wilson, they're going up against the Jags. The defense is not the hottest. They do have some good defensive line, but as of actual cornerbacks, they're pretty slim on. So I don't see them having too much of issue throwing it. The only thing is Zach Wilson's back there. If it was Mike White, he would easily get over that. But I see him getting around 80 or so yards. I think he's going to be one of the main targets, like usual. Then you got Evan Ingram, 70-plus receiving yards, alternate as well. He's been getting around 100 or 100-plus, so that's going to be an easy number for him to hit. And with this Jets defense, I feel like that middle is going to be more open, so that's why I kind of went that route. Then I got Zonovan Knight, over 59.5 rushing yards. He's going to get the bulk of the carries in the rushing game tomorrow, and I just see him getting at least 60 yards. A little bit of risk to put towards 80, 90, so I went with the 60 to be safe, because I almost took that alternate. Then you have the Jags money line over the Jets. I just see the Jags. I'd love to see the Jags just get into this playoffs, because I'd like to see the Jets get in over Miami. But if Mike White was playing, I wouldn't take that bet. But money line for them was plus 100 something, and the spread was 1.5. It's so close that with those spreads, I usually don't like to even touch those. But with this being such a close game, I'd rather give it a chance, give it a run for my money, and put it on the Jags to get it. Especially with being so close of a game, they definitely can take this game. So it's definitely worth the odds. Overall, it was 32,533 odds. That's 32,000 K odds, and then you have $1 equaling $326. So that's really good money turnaround wise, and honestly, nothing too crazy in there. Obviously, some alternate spreads and 2 anytime touchdowns, but definitely possible. Now going into my 5-leg same game parlay, I put this one through DraftKings. I did the no sweat bet. Same thing for I didn't see it for FanDuel before I put my bet in, but those no sweat bets are awesome. I know for DraftKings it does up to $10, and for FanDuel it does up to $5. So you put a free bet in and you get money back. So it's it's like you get, and then that free money you get back, you can put on more bets. You can put another five. You can put a $5 bet down. You might lose it. Then you get $5 in free money. Put that down again, and you can win money off it. You get 2 chances with your $5. And you can even spread it around. You can spread $2 here, $2 here, $1 here, or put it on five bets. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's a nice way to go with those. With at least knowing what you can use with the promos in there. But anyways, for this DraftKings 5-leg, I have Zonovan Knight getting an anytime touchdown, and then Zay Jones getting an anytime touchdown as well. Like I said earlier, I like to spread it around. Zay Jones has actually been getting a lot of targets. He did last game. I mean, because that was a massive game against the Cowboys. Obviously, the Jets have a little bit better secondary back there, but I still see Zay Jones getting more coverage from Reed, and I think he's going to be able to break off some things and probably get like a little 15-yard, 20-yard touchdown in there. Then you're going to have Travis Etienne getting 75-plus yards rushing. This is an alternate spread as well. I think the original one is around like 64. I just think he's going to get the 75 on the ground. The Jets have a really good run defense in a sense, but I just see this being a game where Travis Etienne is going to eat away and get these rushing yards. It's not like he's going to get a big burst run for like 40, 50 yards. He's going to be getting probably 3 to 5 yards a clip and just slowly getting these yards up because they're going to have a running game to open up the passing game a little bit for them. Then I have Zay Jones over 69.5 receiving yards. He has been getting over 100 yards. He got over 100 yards last game. This is something I think is going to be happening. This team wasn't even an alternate spread. Then I chose Evan Ingram, 6+ receptions. I think, like I said, Evan Ingram's going to get his targets. He's been around 8 to 11. He's been, the last 2 games, it was like 8 and 11 receptions. He's going to be getting around like at least 6 or 7. So I chose 6+ receptions in this game. Especially with the corners being so good, that middle's going to be a little bit open for them to throw to. And obviously they can do more slants and more quick pickups being a tight end in those positions. Overall odds, 11K. And I put $3 down because I was doing a no sweat, so it doesn't matter. And it's not that much, so I'm not risking that much at all. But that turns $3 into $333. Nice, like I said, very good turnaround. Put $3 down. If I put 5, I could have got $555. I just went more conservative with 3 just because, I mean, I got more bets to put in for later on. Got some hot takes. I've been adding this part of the video in just to be make it a little bit different. Switch it up. Just hot takes on the game. I'm going to go, I got 2 of them. I got Zonovan Knight, 100+ rushing yards, and 2 touchdowns. Definitely doable. I actually hit one of my hot takes last 49ers game. I said 2 touchdowns to the tight end Kittle. And it happened. I should have put the bet down on that damn thing, but I didn't think it was. That is a hot take for a reason. So I had a feeling it could happen. I just didn't think it was going to. Like enough to put a bet down anyways. Then I got Evan Ingram, 100+ receiving, and at least one touchdown. I would like to go towards 2, but that's a little high for me. But I think he's gonna get both those. I mean, that's not too hot of a take, considering he got 3 touchdowns last week. But just something to put out there. Then that's going to be it for those hot takes. I used to put 1 or 2 in there. Some upcoming videos. I will be doing Christmas Eve same game parlays and predictions for all the games going on that day. Then I'll be doing Sunday games predictions and same game parlays. So I'm going to be throwing my Sunday Night Football game in there, parlay, and a couple other ones, obviously, because it's Christmas, 'tis the season. Especially to win bets. Then you got that Bills versus Bears post-game reaction because Bills are playing on Saturday. So I'm hopefully dropping that post-game on Sunday or Monday morning. Sunday night or Monday morning. And then I'll be doing a Monday Night Football preview and same game prediction. Got some sponsors, and I'll be out of here. So if you want to stick around, I'd definitely appreciate it. Check out my wife's Instagram, well, business Instagram. She's got her page Crochet with Elisha. That's Crochet, WITHELISA. She does a lot of stuff. She does hats, mittens, gloves, scarves, cardigans, jackets, anything you can think of, from literally infants up to adult size, any size. All she needs to do is have some measurements, so she knows how much yarn to use and what, blah blah blah, and how many stitches and stuff to do. And she also makes dolls, beer koozies. Just check out the page if you want anything from there. Shoot her a message, and if you don't see anything on there that you like, you can also just find something online and say, hey, I'd like to get that, and just see what she would charge for it, because sometimes it's going to be a little bit cheaper than what other people are charging. Then I got my buddy Evan. He's got his YouTube channel, Mr. Nasty Time. It's MR_NASTYTYYYYME. Check out his channel. He's been streaming a lot of he's been streaming a lot of stuff lately, because he does this gaming channel on there now. So he's been doing a lot of Warzone 2.0, some Madden franchise. I know he's gonna be doing a couple other like RPG games coming up and things like that. He does tons of gaming on there, so definitely check it out. The chat and the streams are hilarious, so it's definitely enough to check out. Then he also does weekly power rankings. He's been doing more kind of playoff prediction previews in a sense, and he recently put out a video just reacting to the Week 15 games, because that was pretty wild. Definitely go check that stuff out. Definitely worth the watch. That's gonna be it for me. If you like the content, like I said before, give me a like and subscribe, and also leave me some comments. Just negative, positive, everything's welcome. Always looking for some good criticism. Oh, that's gonna be it. Go Bills, and I'm out.